Hello, 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 and welcome back to Ankford Plays Star Wars The Sith Lord's Blind. We are still in the complex of things, and we are on our way to do something about that. I think this might be it. I hope this might be it. Oh, jeez. Because the last 3 episodes of just 4 episodes, probably, have just been running around in this building. I think most of one episode was just fighting Darth Sion, so there really is only Kreia left, isn't there? Let's see. Yeah. I mean, unless something fantastical happens once I go through this door. Nope. Okay. It's time. Unless it now it probably cuts to that fight between Visas and Handmaiden. And probably cuts to what Aten is doing. Fight me! Fight me in real life, Kreia! When we meet at Hulkamania, Hulk Hogan!
At last you have arrived. Is Malachor as you remember?
Not really. I don't remember the big DuckTales the movie claw in the middle of everything, but pretty cool. It's not too late. Oh, really? Yeah, I guess I have to. I can save you if you'll let me.
I have thought of this moment more than you know, and I wondered if here at this ending between us, if you would care enough to try to save me. If a Jedi could find it within themselves to spare one who has fallen so far. I wanted you to say those words. For that I am grateful. But I do not want your mercy. I want you to break.
There's much I must ask you.
You no doubt have many questions. I would be a poor teacher if I did not give you the answers you seek here now.
Why did you destroy Atris?
I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion and brought her truth. Her teachings could not be allowed to continue, and like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed to be something you could confront and defeat one last time. It was part of your training. Part of what was needed to make you complete. And there must always be a Darth Treya. The galaxy needs its betrayers, especially in the times to come. She loved you, you know, as one loves a champion. You were all that she could not be.
She never mentioned such feelings.
Yes. It is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedies are built. More echoes traveling through the Force.
This academy here won't last, Kreia. I can activate the mass shadow generator again.
Talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory for you. And of course you must be willing to die. To kill us all. And your friends. You may hold Malachor in your grasp. But I hold the answers to your past and future in mine. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it, for you have already failed me.
What? Why have you done this?
It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me, because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of balance when countless lives are lost. But in you, I see the potential to see the Force die, to turn away from its will, and that is what pleases me. You are beautiful to me, Exile. A dead spot in the Force, an emptiness in which its will might be denied.
What happens now?
The apprentice must kill the master. If you do not, I will kill you. If I do not, then all you have achieved will be as nothing, as empty and as violent as Malachor itself.
I will not fight you.
Then you will break, and then, my apprentice, you shall die.
Why me? No. I can save you if you let me.
I have thought of this moment, but I...
Malachor has not changed. Only you have.
Indeed. Perhaps it is merely your perceptions of me that have changed. It is strange that you believe Malachor has not. But it has always been timeless to you, this place, and words have always been inadequate for the horrors that took place here.
You were manipulating me all along.
Yes, always. From the moment you awoke, I have used you. I have used you so that you might become strong, stronger than I. And I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves, so they could be killed by the Republic.
So you used me to get revenge on Sion and the others.
I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought and killed. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption, so that her teaching could be ended before it began. I used you to gather the Jedi so they could be destroyed, and I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves, so they could be killed by the Republic. The apprentice...
The Descendist. Okay. Okay. I tried to save you, girl. But you've always been a stubborn one, haven't you?
It's all Tapelay's fault.
Never listening to my sides of the teachings. Never listening to my advice. A true mentorship is also a partnership. A true master knows that they do not know everything. You are a fool. You've always been a fool. And you will fall to your foolishness while I do this thing to you with my lasers. Because I am awesome. Ow. Cool. You're underestimating technology, Kreia. And I am underestimating the Force, apparently. Fuck. Okay. Fucking... Would you please... Okay. Oh. Need a shield. Ow. Eat lightning, sucker. Fucking lay down your arms. Yield, Kreia. You need not die.
If you do not kill me, I shall end you. Strike me down. End this.
I am Jedi. I will not strike a defenseless opponent.
You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
Okay. Interesting. Hey. This is new. Why are we fighting lightsabers? Okay. Okay. Guys, if you're hiding in the balcony waiting to help me out, now would be the time. Shit. Ugh. Will charisma really save me now? I don't know. This feat gives a plus to all deflection rolls. Certain items may apply bonus or penalty to this ability. Characters further fortified against damage? Yes. Good. So that is what we're doing. Good. Force Storm!
It is done. At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me more than you can possibly know.
There's still time to save you.
Save me? You already have. It is enough what you have done. From now into the future.
What happens now?
It is your choice. I had hoped you would follow Revan's path, but you and Revan are different, and your path is your own. You may take one of the ships that orbit Malachor and depart this place, or you may remain here on Malachor and wait for the others, those touched by the Force, who will come in time. Or you may return to your exile, where your presence will no longer affect the actions of others. There is no dishonor in any of these choices. I only ask that you make the choice without regret.
What of my friends?
Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of Malachor. This place channels such energies. If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you, from one exile to another.
What will happen to my friends?
You travel with them for so long, yet you do not know them still. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know. The true Jedi, upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader and a teacher.
Tell me of Mira.
She will stop hunting life and instead live it. She was not born to be a predator, despite her true father and the life she led within the shadow of Nar Shaddaa. She will miss you and think of you often. You who awakened her to what life is. She will live, but only for a time. Her death will occur in many years' time on a forgotten planet, saving the lives of others. But it will be her choice, and she will have no regrets.
Mandalore?
Many battles does that one have left in him, as Revan intended. A general needs an army as he needs those he trusts. And Canderous is a loyal beast, no matter how much he has broken upon Revan's will. But you know this.
What of the Mandalorians?
They will die a death that will last millennia, until all that remains is their code, their history, and in the end, the shell of their armor upon the shell of a man too easily slain by Jedi.
What about Atten?
Atten is, as always, the fool. And the Force watches out for one such as him, I feel, as it does for the old such as I.
And you?
I would have killed the galaxy to preserve you. I would have let the galaxy die. You are more rare than you know, and what you have taught yourself must not be allowed to die. You are not a Jedi, not truly, and it is for that that I love you.
What about Bao-Dur?
Their paths are unknown to me, even the small one who waits for you outside this place. I sense it has one last journey for you. You must go where Revan did, into the unknown regions, where the Sith, the true Sith, wait in the dark for the great war that comes.
Revan? He came here, was here. What happened to him?
It is because he remembered what lay buried here, this place, its teachings. It paved the way to Korriban, you know, the remnants here. And because Malachor, like Korriban, is on the fringes of the ancient Sith Empire, where the Sith wait for us in the dark.
But we fought the Sith.
Have we? You thought that the corrupted remnants of the Republic, the machines spawned by technology that Revan led into battle, were the Sith? You are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and its empire, the true Sith Empire, rules elsewhere. And Revan knew that the true war is not against the Republic. It waits for us beyond the Outer Rim, and he has gone to fight it in his own way. And he left the Ebon Hawk and all its machines behind, for he knew he would not need them. And like you, he knew he must leave all loves behind as well, no matter how deeply one cares for them.
Why?
Because such attachments are not the way of the Jedi, and they would only bring doom to them both in the dark places where he now walks. It would have helped had he made her understand, but she was always strong-willed, that one, and did not understand war as Revan did.
Why did you not follow him?
Because I did not know where he had gone. If he had asked, would I have gone? I do not know. But he will need warriors, Sith and Jedi, any who can be sent after him into the depths of space, for any who know the way. Perhaps you shall go there with him and do battle at the end of all things. Instead, I remained here, and now show others the way.
What of the Republic?
The Republic will fall, as it always has. A fall that will take millennia, under the care of the herds of Ithor. The surface of Telos will bloom again, and its golden fields shall again harbor scientists and thinkers. And complacent and peaceful, it shall forget the time that Saul Karath orbited it and brought fire to its skies. But it shall be a home world again to others who will stretch out across the galaxy and bring life.
Tell me of Dantooine.
Dantooine shall survive. The community you saved shall be the foundation upon which Dantooine shall be habitable again. They shall drive back the Raiders, the Mandalorians, and all that strike at the Outer Rim. The Republic shall again establish their presence there and shield it with its forces, and Dantooine shall heal, be safe, and its skies free. The ruins of the Academy shall remain.
Nar Shaddaa?
Nar Shaddaa shall persist as it always has, but there will be a heart to the world where there was nothing before, where once the lost and disposed were trapped there. Now they will struggle and grow. From despair shall come hope.
Onderon?
Queen Talia shall have a long reign. Much good will come of it. She will, as she has, rule wisely and well. Onderon shall remain in the Republic, and the world shall prosper, though its people shall, over time, lose their customs in the ocean of the Republic, and become the people of Onderon no longer.
So this is just a summary of what happens to everybody later on. I mean, is this really the ending of the game? Okay, tell me about Korriban.
Korriban shall be as it always was. A graveyard for the darkest of the Sith Lords, still whispering within their tombs. It shall always be a source of evil, spawning threats throughout the millennia. It, like Malachor, brushes the edges of the Empire that waits in the dark. And like Malachor, the Sith have forgotten it. For a time. They will remember. Revan knew this.
What will happen to my friends?
You travel with them.
Okay. Rest now, Kreia.
Need any company? I mean, I'm not doing anything. Besides, if I'm not around to bail you out of trouble, who knows what
It could have helped.
Alright then. Where are we going again? I mean, because last time we were heading towards this mining colony on the edge of space, and there was this Sith Lord, and...
Memory of Malachor 5 is over. Really? What happened to Visas and Handmaiden? Where's Bowdur? What? Okay, well, that was KOTOR 2. So, final thoughts on this adventure. I have to say, the improvements to the battle system has really done some good. Also, the improvements to the alien dialogue has fixed the pacing of this game remarkably. One of my main complaints about KOTOR 1 was I was not big on the pacing of that one, and this one was a lot quicker, but also a lot more fluid. It felt a lot more fluid. But on the other hand, like this ending, maybe it's because I didn't socialize enough with people. That could be it. This probably isn't the true ending. There's probably a way to 100% the game and get a really good super ending. But as it stands, this is pretty good. This is like the improved battle system made it a little more fun to play. Like because KOTOR 1 was more about like, okay, it's an enjoyable story, and it is Star Wars. Like Star Wars is always kind of enjoyable, right? Even bad Star Wars, like even when you watch Episode 1, you're still watching a Star Wars movie, man. And in that respect, like, this was Star Wars. This felt like Star Wars. This was very like tangible fucking Star Wars shit right here. Of course there were places where it was not. I mean, Krea's little behind the scenes game was weird. I was kind of baffled at how they kind of kept repeating the same formula with her reviving someone and then telling them to go do stuff. As I said, did not enjoy the minigame Pasak. I have tried it off screen just to like, and it just doesn't do it for me. Pasak is just not very interesting to me. I feel like there's so many unanswered questions, and most of it is probably because, like I said, Goto, I didn't get to talk a lot with Goto. I didn't really get to talk a lot with a lot of people. Disciple, I'm not even sure who that is. But like, it's still like it was a good story. It was a good story, and for the slow parts of the story, the improved combat system kind of made up for it. And I did not enjoy that Handmaiden could be locked out, especially not so easily. Like, I think I talked to Visas once, and then suddenly the next time I returned to the Ebon Hawk, Handmaiden was just out of the question for me the rest of the game. I am glad later Bioware games has not really had that. I mean, you have had companions who disagree to such a degree that agreeing with one is directly disagreeing with another, but you were never locked out of conversation with any of them. If you got their affinity low enough, they just left. They were never just a grumpy person that never opened up again for you, and that is a weakness of this game. It has that Handmaiden, and I'm guessing if you had befriended Handmaiden more, Visas would have been that. So this is kind of like, meh. Weird decision choice. Weird design choice, really. I also heard that if you are dark side, it will be Hanha who survives Nashida instead of Mira. But overall, I did have fun with it. Especially, like, here at the end where the game kind of dissolved into only combat. I actually did have a lot of fun with just running around. Once I got the hang of, which, okay, it has taken me 2 games to get the hang of the whole repositioning part of the combat system. It didn't really get tangible for me till the Sith temple on Duxon. And of course, this is the restored content mod. As for that, I am very impressed with what I am told was the restored content. But it did have some weird bugs, so that was weird. It did have some really weird, like, bugs in there. But it was cool. It was really well made, and oh, you can even play it in French and German and Italian and Spanish. Well, thanks to all these nice people. Well, thanks to you for watching this playthrough. I realize I am not the most skilled player. I am not the most knowledgeable person in the world, but I had fun with it. Like, deep down, despite my complaints, and I am a person that complains a lot, I acknowledge that completely. I did enjoy this, and I did have fun with it. And tomorrow something else. Something not Star Wars. I promise. Tomorrow, something completely different. And I hope you join me then. And if you're watching this on a playlist, thank you for following this entire long video series. And thank you for watching. This has been Ankford. Bye!